Hello, good morning friends. Today we are going to learn our module number 2 vector spaces, and today's topic is linear combination of vectors. So in linear combination of vectors, you already learn how to check whether the given vectors are linearly dependent or independent. So same type of method will apply here to check whether the given vector is a linear combination of other vectors or not. So here the definition of this is: first, linear combination of vector is a vector W is called a linear combination of the vectors v1 v2 vn if it can be expressed as the W is equal to k1 v1 plus k2 v2 plus kn vn, where k1 k2 kn are scalars and not all 0. Now here if you see, we have this v1 v2 vn, some vectors are given, right, and we are trying to express this vector as a linear combination of all this. Means we are multiplying each vector by some constant k1 into v1, k2 into v2, kn into n, where these k1 k2 kn are scalars and not all 0, because if these all are 0, then left hand side and right hand side both become 0. So we cannot express W as a linear combination of other vectors. Actually what we are trying to find out, suppose one vector is given, this minus 2 comma 14 is given, 2 comma 1 is also given, minus 2 comma 4 is also given. So we are trying to express minus 2 comma 14, this vector, as a linear combination of these two vectors. So our aim is to find out this 3 and this 2. Once you get this value 2 and 3, we can say that minus 2 comma 14 can be expressed as a linear combination of 2 1 and minus 2 comma 4, that is two vectors. If you are not able to find out these 2 and 3, then we say that the given vector cannot be expressed as a linear combination of the remaining two vectors. Here let us see one example. In example, we have to show that W equal to 9 to 7 is a linear combination of the given vectors, where the two vectors are u is equal to 1 2 minus 1 and v is equal to 6 4 2 in R3. R3 means there are 3 elements in every vector. This is for 2. Now we are doing the same thing for 3 vectors. Now here in definition we have written k1 v1 plus k2 v2, but in the examination suppose they will ask u and v instead of k1 and v1. So our definition becomes k1 u plus k2 v instead of k1 u1 plus k2 v2. So how to write the solution? Let us consider here W is equal to k1 u plus k2 v. Instead of k1 u1 plus k2 v2, we'll write k1 u plus k2 v. This is our equation number 1. Now we'll put the value of this u, this v and this W here, so that we'll get one equation. So what is that equation? 9 to 7 is equal to k1 into 1 2 minus 1 plus 6 4 2. And now from this last equation we'll try to form some equations now. This is given, so first element gives 9 is equal to k1 plus 6k2. We are writing first element multiply by first. Here also first element multiply by first. So 9 is equal to k1 plus 6k2. Similarly, this second element gives second equation. Multiply first with second, and similarly third. So second equation is 2 equal to 2k1 plus 4k2. And third equation is 7 is equal to minus k1 plus 2k2. Now how to solve this for k1 and k2 now? Our aim is to solve these three equations in two unknowns with the help of matrix. So let us write down the matrix form of the given equation. So we solve these equations for k1 and k2. To solve it for k1 and k2, we need the matrix form. So let us write down the matrix form of the given equations is Ax is equal to B, where A is the coefficient matrix. Here X is the unknowns k1 and k2 and B is the constants. These all constants we write in B. Therefore, if you put the values here, first equation gives the first row 1 6, second 2 4, third is minus 1 2, unknowns are k1 k2, and right hand side is equal to 9 2 7. And now with the help of row transformation, we'll try to convert this element into 0 and this element into 0, and we'll try to reduce it to echelon form. So this is given. Now we apply R3 minus R1 and R2 minus 2 R1. So what we'll get actually? Here we'll write R3 plus R1, right? R3 plus R1 gives minus 1 plus 1 0, and then R2 minus 2 R1, so 2 minus 2, this is also 0. So we'll apply here R3 plus R1 and R2 minus 2 R1. So if you apply this transformation, what we'll get here? So first row becomes same. Now second, 2 minus 2 0, and 4 minus 12 minus 8 here. Similarly here minus 1 plus 1 0 and 2 plus 6 8 here. So you got this row, right? Similarly, apply the same transformation on right hand side. 9 is same, so first row is same. Now R2 minus 2 R1, so 2 minus 18 minus 16, and similarly R3 plus R1, so 7 plus 9, that is 16. So you got this system. Again, here we'll try to apply one more transformation, that is R3 plus R2, so that this element also becomes 0. 8 minus 8, 0. And therefore in the last equation we'll get 1 6 0 minus 8 0 0. K1 K2 unknowns as it is. The same transformation we can apply on the right hand side. So 9 minus 16 0, because 16 minus 16 is 0, so we get last element as 0. So now we obtain the echelon form of the given system. Therefore we can write some equation. From first row we'll write first equation, that is this K1 plus 6 K2. Multiply this row with this column. So K1 plus 6 K2, right hand side is 9. Similarly, minus 8 K2 is equal to minus 16. And therefore, our equation is minus 8 K2 is equal to minus 16. And therefore, this implies K2 is equal to 2. Now put K2 is equal to 2 in equation number 2. When you put in 2, we'll get the K1 plus 6 into 2 equal to 9. That is, K1 is equal to minus 3. Now we got the value of K2, we got the value of K1, means we are able to find out the value of K1 and K2. Therefore, from 1 we can write W is equal to K1U plus K2V. Let us put the value of K1, K2 here. Therefore, W equal to minus 3U plus 2V. What this implies, W can be expressed as a linear combination of U and V, and therefore we can say that W is a linear combination of vectors U and vectors V, and the solution is complete. Now there is one more type of example here. Sometimes we are not able to express W as a linear combination of U and V. For example, suppose we have to show that W equal to 6 7 minus 4 is not a linear combination of this U and V. So again we'll start with the same. Consider W equal to K1U plus K2V, or equation number 1. Now put the value of U, V and W in this equation. If you put the values, we'll get 6 7 minus 4 equal to K1 into 1 2 2 plus K2 into 3 4 6. Now form the equations similar to the previous problem. So what are the equations? 6 is equal to K1 plus 3K2. Second equation is 7 is equal to 2K1 plus 4K2. And third is minus 4 equal to 2K1 plus 6K2. We are writing these equations from this similar to the previous example. We got these three equations. Now we'll try to solve these three equations for K1 and K2 again. So how to solve it again? To solve these equations, we have to write this in a matrix form. So we'll write the given equation in matrix form. So how to write in matrix form? So these are the three equations which are given. So the matrix form of equation is X is equal to B. From first equation, we'll write first row. So coefficients are 1 and 3. So here 1, 3. Right hand side is 6. So this is 6. Similarly, 7 minus 4. We can write here 7 minus 4. Second equation is 2, 4. We write here 2, 4. And third equation is 2, 6. So 2, 6 here. Now we'll try to reduce this matrix into echelon form. So let us convert this 2 into 0 and this 2 into 0 by applying R3 minus 2R1 and R2 minus 2R1. So we'll apply R3 minus 2R1 and R2 minus 2R1. We'll apply, this is R2, okay? R2 minus 2R1. So when you apply this transformation, what you'll get? First row is same, second is 2 minus 2 is 0, 4 minus 6 is minus 2 here, and here 2 minus 2 0, 6 minus 6 0, and right hand side 6. When you apply R2 minus 2 R1, 7 minus 12 minus 5 here, 7 minus 12. Similarly, R3 minus 2 R1 minus 4 minus 12 minus 16. So you got this equation. Now from this what we obtained, if you see carefully this equation, now we write equation K1 plus 3K2 is equal to 6, and then we can write minus 2K2 is equal to minus 5, and one more equation we'll get, because this third element is not 0. This is some non-zero element, that is 0 times K1 plus 0 times K2 equal to minus 16. But this is absurd, because this is not possible that 0 and minus 16 both are same. We are getting this from this. This we are multiplying by this, so left hand side is 0, but right hand side is not 0. Therefore, the given system of equations are actually inconsistent. Hence, the given equations are inconsistent, means the solution does not exist. Therefore, the vector 6 7 minus 4 cannot be expressed as a linear combination of the given two vectors U and V. Now, so today we have learned, if some vectors are given and we try to express this vector as a linear combination of other two given vectors, then how to express? Sometimes it is possible, sometimes it is not possible. Thank you.